what we're here to do.
Lonnie from Arizona asks, as the oldest in my family, I feel the pressure on my shoulders that what my siblings are carrying. Is it normal to feel like you have to live up to such a high expectation? How can I lead by example?
I mean, yeah, it is normal to feel like that because I'm the youngest in my siblings, but I already know my oldest sister wanted to represent and be a good influence on us. So, you know, it's just all about being in this human society, feeling like, you know, especially being the first child, your parents are probably going to treat you different than they treat their third child in a sense, and that may not be bad, but, you know, as experience is gained through parental guidance, they might understand what didn't work for you and now know what to do with their third child type thing. So it's all about how you were raised. It's all about the experiences you obtained. And, you know, again, it's natural to be the oldest and you want to look out for the youngest. So you definitely have more pressure on you. You know, being the youngest, I never had pressure on me because, you know, I was treated like the youngest. I damn near still am treated like the youngest because I'm the youngest.
Yeah, you didn't have to, you know, you have that role, so
yeah.
You can't really understand it. But you've seen it, you're a witness of it. So.
Like my sister was like forced to go to college, and like once my parents realized that didn't work, by the time they got to me, they asked if I thought college was a good move for me personally to make, and I knew it wasn't, because not college isn't for everybody. For example,
I have a little sister, but I also have two big brothers. So I'm lucky enough where I understand being an older sibling.
Yeah.
But having two brothers, I can say I witnessed. It's like Sean, especially my oldest, because I have a brother who lives in Texas, but he's from New Orleans, and then I have a brother who lives with me in our childhood home, really. He's my kid brother. And I can say I witnessed both. Both had a different type of burden, you know. And I think one thing I can say I learned from both is that because you're the older one, again, this is even for my case too, is that since you're the older one, you have to go out to the world and live life and make sure you come back still leading by example.
Right.
And you have to also set the bar higher for the next sibling. So I think that's where the pressure you're feeling, Lonnie, is that you have to set the bar higher. And being the oldest, you're the first one who has to jump into the pool. Right.
Because I get to take all of the experiences of all the what not to do's.
Yeah.
I get handed down that from my oldest sibling.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of be the puppet or like the test dummy, you know, go crash on a couple walls and let them know how safe it was.
Yep. You got to be the one who goes out and tests the waters.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't see that as a bad thing. You should see it as a great thing.
Right.
God made you the oldest for a reason, because you have the characteristics and the abilities that the oldest one needs to have. So you're the oldest for a reason. You're going to get blessed with a lot for that. So just leading by example is to do what's right, no matter who's watching.
Right.
Especially when your youngest siblings are watching. And so that's the best thing you can do, is if you want to learn how to lead by example, is to always do good even when nobody's watching. So that way, when your younger siblings are watching, you're just being you. You're just being a reflection of who you truly are.
Yes, and always have good intentions, and good intentions go a long way.
Facts.
And the energy behind that rubs off quite tremendously.